Hello ladies, and welcome back. Recently, one of you reached out to me and asked me to do a video on how to hide figure flaws while still looking elegant. Now, the first thing I would like to say about this is to love your body as it is. Your body is beautifully and wonderfully made. However, there are certain things about each and every one of us that we either want to hide or to be able to make look a little bit more flattering. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you 5 ways to hide figure flaws. Now, I'm not saying that everybody has these issues. However, if it's something that you struggle with on your body and you want to cover it up, then this video is going to be beneficial to you. And without further ado, let's jump straight into today's video. So before we get into today's video, as usual, let me share with you my outfit of the day. So my outfit for today is this cream colored dress that I got from a resale boutique called Labels. So it is pre-loved, and I really love the silhouette of this dress. It has this darted detail on the back of the dress. Now, I paired this dress with some peach colored heels that I'll give you a little closer look at a little bit later in the video. I've paired it with some simple gold jewelry, a watch, and a bangle bracelet. And I think this dress is so classy. Now, it's been over 100 degrees here where I live, so this dress is very comfortable, very cool, as it is 100% cotton. So I chose this dress to wear today, and then I paired it with this little black vintage handbag because I wasn't going to be carrying a lot of things around with me today. Now, before I leave the house, I like to put on a little bit of lip gloss and take another look in the mirror just to see if I need to, of course, take anything off. And then I pair it with a good pair of sunglasses. Now, here is a look at these heels. There are these Mary Jane type of heels that I believe, I cannot remember where I got these from, but they are a peach color, and I thought they would go really well with this dress, and I just like how this outfit really comes together quite beautifully. So now let's get into these 5 ways to hide figure flaws while still looking elegant. However, there's one more housekeeping thing that I would like to share with you ladies. Those of you that are new on my channel, and I do have quite a few of you that have joined me, I wanted to just say thank you and welcome to the channel. And those of you that have been with me from the very beginning, thank you so very much for your support here on my channel. Now, one of the things that many of you have not had a chance to do is take a look at my ebook. I have written an ebook on elegance, and it is on Amazon. And for this week, it is on sale. My ebook is 30% off this week, and it has received some 5-star reviews from many of you that purchased my book, and I'm so very grateful for those of you that have purchased my book, because that is a way to not only support me but to support my channel. And so if you haven't had a chance to purchase my ebook, it is now 30% off, and it is available on Amazon. And this book is comprised of some very valuable tips to keep you looking elegant and classy every single day. So again, if you have not had the opportunity to read my ebook or get your own copy, you can download it from Amazon, either on Kindle. It's available on iPhone as well as Android, and of course your regular laptop computer, or I also do have a paperback that you can order and take with you and just slide it into your carry-on luggage or what have you. It's a good little book to read on the plane or just somewhere that you may be in a hurry to go to and you have a few minutes to sit down and read. So be sure to take a minute and look up my book on Amazon. You can look it up by my name, Teresa Abertinozi, or you can find it by the title of the book, which is Becoming Elegant, Unveiling Your Timeless Style. For the next 7 days, it is going to be 30% off. This is the best price that it's ever been. So now let's get into these 5 ways to hide figure flaws while still looking elegant. So my tip number 1 is to wear shapewear. Now, shapewear can be a really wonderful thing to hide lumps and bumps that you don't necessarily want to be seen, especially when you are trying to get that sort of smooth and seamless look. Now, there are so many different types of shapewear, but getting the right shapewear can be a little bit challenging because there are some different types of shapewear that really make you feel very uncomfortable, and we never want to feel uncomfortable in our clothing. So getting the right type of shapewear to really give everything a very seamless and comfortable look is really the challenge that is going to be put before you. However, I would just recommend buying a few different types of shapewear and just trying them all on to see which ones are going to work best for your body. So let's begin with what type of shapewear you should wear if you want to flatten and smooth in the tummy area. So for the tummy area, I would recommend shapewear that has something like a compression band that goes across the front of the stomach. And this is going to be primarily focused on sucking in that tummy area and giving it a very seamless and smoothing look. So if your stomach area is the flaw that you would like to hide and cover up, then purchasing something like a compression band in your shapewear is going to be the best benefit for you. And they also have these type of shapewear that hook onto your bra, and this keeps it from sliding down. So getting that type of shapewear that you could possibly hook onto your bra is going to not only keep it up, but it's going to give you a very seamless look on the side of your stomach. Now let's talk about back fat. Now, if you have the area of your back where you have the sort of drooping skin that's hanging down underneath the bra or over the bra, that is considered back fat. And so when you want to smooth those areas out and look very seamless, they have so many different bras that have a thicker area in the back of the bra and also around the sides of the bust area. And these bras can be purchased on Amazon or at pretty much any place where you shop and you're able to purchase lingerie. And there are a lot of different type of bras that are useful in hiding back fat. However, I would recommend not only taking a look at the bras that have the wider dimensions on them in the back, and then also the ones that kind of curve around the side of the breast area. And that is not only going to cover that area that might be hanging over your bra or that area that may be hanging underneath the bra, because it's got a much wider band to it. So when you're looking for something to hide the areas of the back that you might not necessarily want to be showing through your tops or through your dresses, then always look for bras that have a higher band area to them. And this is going to sort of smooth out that area. Now, the next thing we want to talk about is lifting and smoothing out the butt area. Now, this is an area that you really want to pay attention to because it's very difficult to get that area lifted and smooth and to look very seamless in your pants. And so one of the things that I have noticed that a lot of women work on is buying the type of, I think they call them like booty lifting underwear. And one of the brands that I researched that could be really beneficial is by Maidenform. And these particular underwear, they not only shape that area of the buttocks, but they also lift it and smooth everything out. So if you don't want to show areas of the buttocks that have lumps and bumps, then I would highly recommend investing in some of these types of shapewear that are very supportive for the bottom. Now the next flaw, or the next beauty thing we want to talk about, is creating a waistline. Now, how do we create a waistline? If you have the type of figure that does not have a waistline, and as I talked about in my last video, there are so many different body types. And so if you have the body type that's sort of just straight down and you want to create a waistline, then there is also types of shapewear that will curve you in and give you a little bit of a waistline when you put on your clothing. Now, the shapewear is not the only thing that I want to focus in with regard to creating a waistline. Now, the first thing I want to recommend, as I've talked about in many of my videos, is to wear clothing that really highlights the waist. And this type of clothing can be like dresses that tie around the waist, that give you that silhouette of a cinched in waist. They can give you a beautiful look, but you want to wear dresses that have a belt, or wear a belt with the dresses that you already have. So when you have a belt that you can tie around your waistline, you're going to be creating a waist for yourself, even if you are not built where you have a waist that is very curvy or an hourglass figure. You can create that look simply by wearing dresses that have a belt. So remember, dresses that tie at the waist are always going to give you the illusion of having a smaller waist and a waist that's very curvy and very seamless. Now, one other thing that I wanted to mention with regard to the waistline, wear blouses and tops that also will curve you in at the waist. And one of the type of blouses that I think is very flattering on a woman that does not have a waistline are simply the poplin tops. These tops are so amazingly beautiful. And the one that I'm showing you on the screen here is by a brand called Dianu. But this is a Black-owned brand. And this particular top is so amazingly beautiful. And looking at how it just really makes this model look very curvaceous and very well put together, these are the type of blouses that you want to wear when you want to create that sort of snatched in waistline. The peplin type of tops are always going to give you the illusion of having a waistline. Now let's move on to the upper arm. So if you struggle with having upper arm fat or too much skin around your upper arms and you want to hide this, a simple rule of thumb is to not only wear long sleeves, but also 3/4 length sleeves. And this is a beautiful way to hide that upper arm fat and make it look a little bit more flattering. Now, the area of the arm that I'm speaking about is if you have a lot of skin that's hanging underneath here, and when you wear a dress that's maybe sleeveless and you don't like showing that area, so you want to make sure that your sleeves are coming down to like a 3/4 length, or that they're long sleeves. And this is a way to really make that area look more seamless and more flattering. And wearing 3/4 length sleeves or long sleeves is also going to give you the illusion that your arms are smaller than they actually are. Now, one of my favorite ways to get rid of that extra arm fat is simply through weight training. Weight training is a wonderful thing to do. It is also a great thing to do for your health. And you can train those areas of your arms and tighten them. But again, if this is not something that you're interested in, then a way to just hide those areas is simply to wear the longer sleeves. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is having a bigger breast line. And this is something that I have struggled with for a very long time, is keeping the bust lifted as we age. And again, for my body type, I am a very small body type. I am a size 2 for your reference, but my upper body is definitely in a D cup. So it has been a challenge for me over the years to find a properly fitted bra. So if you're struggling with those areas, then I highly recommend this shapewear that I'm going to be showing you on the screen, because when I purchased this bra from Knee-Wide, I could not believe the lift of the bra while also providing the comfort that I needed to be in this bra all day long. And if you have never checked out their bras, I highly recommend them. Not only did they give me the support I was looking for, but they also provided the comfort. And one thing I want to recommend is to stay away from underwire bras, because they are supposed to not be really good for the breast area and they cause issues in women. So please stay away from anything that has an underwire. But if you're looking for a support bra that is also comfortable, that would lift you up, I would highly recommend this brand. Now let's discuss flabby thighs. And again, my honest recommendation is that this can be permanently taken care of with the use of daily exercise, walking, and things like that. But however, this video is on how to hide that. So let's talk about the flabby thighs. Now, capris and short pants are always going to make your legs look thicker. So we want to stay away from things like capri pants and pants that are shorter. Even when you're wearing shorts, you want to go with a longer short that's going to cover up those thigh areas, especially if they are not toned, if they are flabby. You want to wear shorts that are going to come right above the knee area. And this is going to help you hide that flabby area. So you want to look for things like long pants, longer shorts, and jeans that's going to give you a more elongated look, while also hiding those areas that you don't want to be on display. So things like high-waisted pants, whether they're slacks or jeans, these are always going to give you a more slimming effect around the thigh area, and it's just going to make you look not only slimmer, but also a little bit taller. Now, with that being said, let's spend a few minutes on looking long and lean and taller. Now, who doesn't want to look taller? So let's spend a little bit time on this, because if you are a person who is shorter in height, then these tips are going to really be helpful for you in giving you tips on how to have a more elongated and lean look. Now, the first thing I want to recommend when you are trying to look longer, leaner, and taller is to wear taller heels. Now, I know that sometimes taller heels may not be necessary for those of us that are older, but wearing some type of shoe with a heel is going to give you a taller and more slimmer looking silhouette. So we want to try to wear some type of shoe that has a heel to it, because that's going to lengthen our legs and it's going to give us the illusion of looking a lot taller. Now, what we want to stay away from are sandals and boots that lace up the leg. And I talked about this in a previous video, but those type of sandals and boots, they actually cut off your leg and they give you the illusion of looking a lot shorter. Now, especially if you are on the heavier side, You definitely want to stay away from shoes that lace up your leg and sandals that lace up your leg, because these type of sandals and boots, they not only cut off your leg, but they actually make you look a little bit heavier. And they also draw attention to the areas of your leg that you may not otherwise want to be visible. So we want to avoid these type of straps around our leg at all possible if we want to look taller, leaner, and longer. Now, a few different types of shoes that you can opt for is a pump or a pointed toe shoe. And this is definitely going to just elongate the leg. Even if you are not 6 feet tall or 5'9" to 6 feet tall, wearing a pump or a pointed toe shoe is going to give you the illusion of automatically looking taller and leaner. And some other tips that you can integrate is to wear shorter hemlines. Now, I'm not talking about wearing a dress that is too short, because as an elegant woman, we know that we should not wear dresses where we could see parts of our body that should otherwise be covered. But what I'm saying is to wear shorter hemlines like the one I'm showing you in the cutout. This is going to give you the illusion of having longer legs, but also looking very elegant, put together, and polished. And it's also going to help your legs look a lot more slender. Now, the next thing that you can do to get that long, lean silhouette is to wear shoes closest to your skin tone. Now, I have really struggled to find some shoes that I really love that are closest to my skin tone. However, I am still on the hunt for a pair, but wearing shoes that are closest to your skin tone are naturally going to give you a very seamless looking silhouette from head to toe, and it's also going to make you look leaner and taller. So purchasing shoes that are closest to your skin tone, whilst they can be a challenge, is also going to give you that look that we're talking about in this video. Now, the next thing that you can do to make yourself look a lot longer and leaner is to match your shoes to your pants. Now, this is a challenging one, especially for me, because I typically do not wear the same color shoes as my pants or my dress, because I like a little bit of differentiation in that color pattern. However, after doing my research for this video, match your shoes to your pants and it's going to make you look long, lean, and tall. Now, the next thing you can do to elongate the leg and not look shorter is to wear high-rise pants. Now, I would recommend staying away from the skinny jeans if you want to elongate the leg, unless you're wearing a really high heel and you're super thin. Then I would highly recommend staying away from the skinny jean, because they're going to make you look a little bit more frumpy. But if you want to really have that elongated, long, and lean look, you want to wear the high-waisted jeans. You want to wear the high-waisted pants. And I love a good high-waisted trouser, and it just gives you a very seamless look. And also, high-waisted trousers can also serve as a little bit of a corset around your waistline, so it's going to cinch you in a little bit tighter. So wearing those high-waisted trousers and high-waisted jeans is going to give you a more elongated silhouette. And now the very last thing I wanted to recommend is to always tuck it in. Now, if you are a person that likes to wear your shirts out, then if you want to create that really seamless look, a look that looks very elongated, and also to give yourself a waistline, you always want to tuck in your shirt. Now, when you wear the shirt out, it's going to look more boxy. It's going to make you look bigger in many situations. But tucking your shirt in is always going to not only create a waistline, but it's going to give your figure more of a shape and also that elongated look and shapely look that you're looking to achieve. So the last tip is to always tuck it in. So those are all the tips I have to share in today's video on how you can hide flaws in the body while still looking elegant. If you enjoyed this video, it would really mean a lot to me if you would hit that like button and also share this video out to anyone who you feel would benefit from the tips I've shared in this video. And if you are just landing on my channel for the first time and you have not yet subscribed, my name is Teresa, and this channel is all about leveling up and becoming more elegant and more graceful. So if you are interested in that, then please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And remember, turn on the notification bell so that you get notified every time one of my videos go live. Thanks for watching, ladies, and I'll see you in the next one.